Alrighty, you want to live forever, but your adrenochrome supplier is on the lam with Sean Combs. Well, I'll tell you, if the price is right, I'll be your B. Diddy. Now, this won't make you live forever, but it's absolutely amazing. Today we're making beef rendang. Check it out. Okay, we're going to start by taking 7 dried chillies. What we're going to do is de-seed those, so we'll pluck off the top. Just tap them, kind of like tipping the ash off a cigarette. And remove all the seeds. Keep the seeds for something else, but we're going to soak these chilies in some hot water for a while. Now we're going to make what's known as Kerisik. So this is desiccated coconut. We're just going to toast that off in a wok until it turns brown and aromatic. You'll have a look at it there now. Okay. Now we take that over to our pestle and mortar, and we're going to pound that until we make a smooth paste out of it. Okay, we keep that for later. Now we're going to make our bumbu, or spice mix. We take 3 shallots, finely chop those. 5 cloves of garlic, finely chop those. 1 inch each of galangal and ginger, finely chop those. We have 1 centimetre of turmeric. 3 pieces of lemongrass. Now we're going to top and tail those, but keep the stalks for later on. And using the flat end of a rolling pin, we're just going to smash those down a bit. Finely chop. And now our chilies. We finally chop those as well. And finally we have 5 kaffir lime leaves. So we're going to remove the stalks from the centre and then finally chop those, but we'll keep those to the side for later. Now the rest of the finely chopped ingredients we're going to use to make a bumbu, which is a spice mix. So put those into your food processor, add a little oil or water just to help, and once you have a glorious yellow paste like that, we're going to fry it off in the wok with a little oil. Now this will take about 5 to 10 minutes as well. You'll see it changing colour in a moment. We're kind of halfway through the cooking process. We're going to add some cinnamon bark, 3-star anise, a 1/4 teaspoon of ground cloves, 1/2 teaspoon of ground cardamom, and those are the lemongrass stalks again. Remove from the heat and set aside. Now, I'm fortunate enough to have gotten a nice big order from Rathkennery Farm. What I'm using here is 1 pound of diced beef shin. So we're just going to seal that off in a pot, and then we're going to add our bumbu again. We're going to add about 240 mils of cold water, 240 mils of thick coconut cream. Stir those together. In goes about 3/4 of a teaspoon of tamarind paste. And now we're going to add our kerisik again. In go the lime leaves. Give it a good old stir. And we're going to cook this out over really low heat for about 1.5 hours, giving it a good stir every 10 minutes or so. So there you have it. This is about 1.5 hours later. Going to remove the stalks. We'll give it a little taste and correct the seasoning. I've added some salt and about 2 teaspoons of brown sugar, palm sugar if you have it. And then just lower the heat and let that cool down. And then we're going to set that in the fridge overnight. So the next day, we're going to reheat this, starting with a really, really low flame. Put the lid on it and you'll see it'll loosen up in about 10 minutes. Now we give it another stir, and we're going to start taking out things like the cinnamon bark and the star anise. Just remember you put in 3 of them. Now they might have broken up during the cooking as well, so try and fish out all the little bits and pieces, like that. You don't have to put it in the fridge overnight either, but I just find that, I don't know, there's some kind of fridge magic that happens. So yeah, we'll just cook this out until it's a little bit thicker. We're going to serve this over some plain white rice. So yeah, give yourself a nice couple of scoops of that. So now we're going to add some freshly chopped chilies, some chopped parsley, and of course a wedge of lime. This is without a doubt one of my favourite curries, absolutely perfect for any of those tougher cuts of meat that take a long time to cook. As so often happens with delicious food, there's a big debate as to whether this is Indonesian or Malaysian, but to be honest with you, I'm not too bothered about where it comes from. I'm more concerned about where it's going, in my belly. Thanks for watching. Bye.